morning, everybody. Welcome to your second live hour of the day here this Saturday at Highlight Crafts. It is brilliant to have your company. We had a fabulous hour, that first one there with myself and Corin with card templates. The deal on that show was absolutely bonkers, and so many of you were going for it. You can still shop for that as well. You can shop for it on the website, and as well, if you are watching the shows later on this evening, you can watch them back and still shop for those, especially for your digital ones. It was absolutely fabulous to have your company. Happy New Year to each and every one of you as well. If this is the first hour you've joined us for today, I've not seen you for a little while, but it's great to have your company, and I'm so happy to be back. I'm not alone though in the studio. Of course I'm not. That'd be impossible. I am joined by the wonderful Stephanie. How are you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, David. Yeah, really good. And you know, yesterday, doing the first day back was, sorry, I'm covered in bits already. Just it's a craft thing, isn't it? It was so lovely because everybody was sharing what they did over New Year, and it's just great to have your company. And we've got such an exciting 2026 ahead of us. Super exciting. Oh, well spotted, David. We've got a new camera person.
We do. We've got our Sam on camera today. Is already extremely vigilant, as I didn't have a microphone on. So of course, we've got lovely Stephanie. We've got Sam Bruce as well on cameras. Now, for any of you that don't know and haven't met Sam, Sam is, well, he's an incredible graphics designer. When I first met Sam, actually, it was about 6 years ago, I'm going to say, maybe. Well, probably about that. And his artwork and his design work is impeccable. And there was no one ever, and there's no one I've ever met since that's ever been able to do rice papers quite like him. The layering, the story, he just gets it. He always has got it. And he's brilliant at what he does. So if you ever see background designs, rice paper, USBs, downloads, Sam's always had, well, it's Sam's work. It's brilliant. He does an incredible job. Sam's on cameras today. We've also got lovely Lewis as well. He's producing and directing the show.
Hello.
He's going to be pushing the buttons and taking us through the next hour here at Highlight Crafts. And the hour we're talking about is all about wax seals. So we've got a lovely show lined up for you with tons of different elements on here, which I'm really excited for you to see because the prices are brilliant. The quality of these is exceptional. The detail that you get within them as well is phenomenal. So you're going to love every second of this. We've got the wax on the show, we've got the burning, we've got the entire kit. So if you've never even invested or started on this particular craft before, you can do it all within one show, which I love because it means that you at home could quite literally pick up a new craft for 2026 and apply it to everything that you're already doing with very little investment required, but you can do it all in one destination. If you've never joined us for a show here before at Highlight Crafts, it's so easy to get involved and get in touch. And if you're joining us for the first time, we are a crafting community. We're a craft channel that comes to you live almost every single day, okay? Monday through till Saturday, in the afternoon, the evenings, and the morning. We're always there by your side, crafting with you live here during our shows in the studio. We have such a wide variety, whether it's mixed media, sewing, we do digital crafting, scan and cuts, computer crafting, card making, whatever you want to do, we do it here for you and share with you to the best of our ability the knowledge and the education that we can do with every single item that we develop or distribute to you. Now, along with all of that, in the shows, you can actually shop. So whilst we're crafting, you can do your shopping, which is brilliant. And if you're going to join us either on social media or on the website, you can still do both of those. Now, if you're watching us on Facebook or Instagram, it's really easy to get involved and to shop. If you're in the comments section right now saying hello or letting us know what you're up to, that's where you also do your shopping. Now, for every single item that we will go through on this counter, and it's the same, it works like this for all of our shows, is that you will see the details displayed on your screen whilst ever we're talking about them or whilst ever we're demonstrating them. So right now on your screen you'll see the details that says shop every day, okay? So if you want to go for that particular item that we're talking about in question, all you need to do is in the comments type the word shop followed by the word every day, and that word will of course change per item. And as soon as you type that into the comments, it will automatically reserve that into your basket for you, and along with doing that, you will receive a direct message from us here at Highlight Crafts. That'll pop up in your inbox just where you message your family and friends. And in that message, there will be a link. All that you need to do in order to check out your order is click on that link and it will redirect you over to the Highlight Crafts website. Now, when you do actually land there at the website, you'll see your basket filled with all of the items that you shopped ahead for during that particular show. and you can still add to that basket. Don't worry, it's not sealed off or capped. You can head over to the outlet, have a little look what we've got going on in there, see all of our latest deals and exclusive offers and latest releases as well on the website. And not just that, you can see every single item that we share with you. Add those to your basket, and there's a few reasons as you're probably going to want to add a few items to your basket, and these are the reasons as to why. If you're not yet a Highlight Crafts Club member, you can create an account with us. It's free and simple and easy to do. It takes just a minute or two to sign up. But along with having an account, whilst you check out logged in, you're going to get free postage if you spend £35 or over, which is a very small amount considering you're going to get free postage with that. You're going to get points with every purchase. Those points turn into pounds, and those pounds come off items within future orders. Along with that as well, you are going to get discounts. Best part, right? Discounts with every single item. So even if something is discounted on the screen, it's on clearance, it's on sale, it's discontinued, you're still going to get your club discount on top of it, and that discount will vary depending on your frequency of spending with us here at Highlight Crafts. So it's all the more merrier to, of course, shop with us. So with all of that, you can also join us on the website. You can watch us there live. You can shop whilst you watch there too, and you can alternatively watch us on YouTube if you want to pop us on your telly. Watch us on the big screen to see up close and personal, see all the details, everything going off. You can watch us there as well, so wherever you are in the world, you can watch us here at Highlight Crafts. Good morning to all of you, though, getting involved and getting in touch already. Good morning and Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Good morning to you, Wendy, Angie, we've got Alison, Miriam, Leslie, we've got Linda, Alison, we've got Darren, we've also got Snowy, Jonathan. Talking about Snowy, I thought it was snowing this morning. It was white everywhere.
I know, it was
so
just
cold.
And it's freezing out
It was
there.
-2.
I
-2.
know.
Honestly,
Wow.
it was freezing. Nearly nice and fresh though. We've also got the lovely Karen as well, Veronica. Lots of you, Chris as well. It says good morning and hi to the team. Happy New Year. We had a lovely Christmas. Christmas was great and New Year was fabulous. Feels like it just goes really fast though, all of a sudden, that build up, and then here we go. It's done. But looking forward to this year. We've got lots lined up for you. What was that? I think Stephanie's box has just fallen in the bin. So I'm going to crack on with the show, everyone, because you're already shopping, and thank you so much for taking part. We have on today's show the wax melt.
How come we suddenly got so busy?
I don't know. We're really busy, really busy. I think it was you dropping that box in the bin. I'm going to share with you some of the wax seals. Okay, now if you're not familiar with one of these, you can use these on paper craft, you can use them on candles, you can use them on mixed media canvases, you can make them for the fun of craft, but also you can use them on everyday items. Now the first one we're going to is Shop Everyday. It is just £24.99. You actually get 15 seals in here. Now these are, again, we've done Christmas, we've done particular themes, but here we have for you all of these different ones. Now we're talking about different seasons, different themes, different occasions, everything in there for you. So everyday lifestyle, that's what this is all about. Now I will be shortly passing this over to Stephanie, and she'll be able to showcase you these designs in their full form once they've been demolded. But for £24.99, you can get 15 seals. Now I've never seen these before. These are spectacular. And this is probably, if not the first time you've seen them as well. Now you are, along with this, going to receive the handle. The handle is a universal thread, so you pick any of the heads up just like this, and you just screw it on clockwise, like that, and it will fit any of the other seals we do also have on the show, which do come with their own handle, and that is it. The weight of the handle and the head itself will push into that melted wax, and then you can release it with the cold brass head. You release it and it will give you a beautiful design on the top. Then it can go onto your cards, your envelopes to seal them. They're brilliant. They're quite addictive as well. And there's nothing more peaceful and relaxing than sat there making your own wax seals. Now, we're already busy for this one. This is Shop Everyday, £24.99. In fact, we're busy for quite a few items across the show this morning. So thank you for already taking part and getting in touch. Now, this set that we've got here, these ones are really heavyweight. Now, you get 4 within this kit, and you do also get an additional screw thread handle. This is shop set for you. It's £15.99. 99 pets. You're not going to get 99 pets.
I love 99. I don't want 99 puppies.
Not 99 pets. No. That'd be a lot of pets. It is £50. Have you ever seen the film Homeward Bound?
No.
Oh my goodness.
What's
Okay.
it about?
So there's two dogs and a cat, and it came out in I think the late 80s or early 90s, and it's a live action film, so it's real. And the dogs like get separated from the family, and it's about their journey of the entire way home, and they travel like really really far. I was crying my eyes out, and then I watched the second one straight after. But no, it's got a really nice ending, like it's a happy one, but it puts you through it. If anyone's watched a film like that, like did you watch certain films over Christmas or New Year or anything like that? Because they're always on the
tell us
telly,
what
aren't they?
Do you know what? I'm desperate to find something decent to watch on TV.
Yeah.
Can anybody suggest a good series?
Well, I've started watching. I was talking to Sam about it this morning. There's a series on Netflix called Stranger Things.
Is it weird?
I don't know. I think you could give it a go. But yeah, it's a bit weird.
Is it?
Bit weird. But I almost finished it last night, and it was just
Have you
strange.
binge watched it?
I did previously, years ago. It came out 10 years ago, and then this is the last and latest. But yeah, if anyone's got anything good at the minute they're watching, or a film that they always watch over the festive season,
Yeah, tell us.
yeah, let us know. Because they always bring out this time of year, there's still like all the old classics come on telly, don't they?
Can I share something as well?
Oh, yeah, please do.
That I found out yesterday that I didn't know.
Okay.
Was, sorry, I'm just cleaning Amanda's burner up, and this is a little tip for you. It's dead easy to do. All you do is put it on without any wax in it, and get it so that while it's warm, so it's warmed, and you can see it's melted all the wax on the top. So I'm just going to blow out the little candle gently, so that now it's safe for me to use this
I've got you. Okay.
over the top.
Oh, yes, so it's warmed it all up.
It's warmed it up, and then I can polish this up so it'll look like new. So just so that you guys, just when you're getting everything started. So there you go, look at that now.
Oh,
it looks like new, doesn't it?
It does.
And then I'm going to just clean out this. And also, can I just say, don't worry if some of the coating comes off. That will happen eventually. But this one's had a huge amount of use. So
it just adds to the character, I think.
It does. It makes it properly crafted. Oh, and this is going to be our giveaway.
Oh, lovely.
It's the little things. It's a journal of daily gratitude. So that's going to be our giveaway. So the thing that I found out yesterday was we've got a secret producer, director and camera person in this building.
No.
In fact, they're not even in the building. They're in this room. Yes.
Is it
Who
right?
has kept super quiet? Lewis. Who's kept super quiet? And I find out that not only has he done cameras, not only has he done production, he's also done direction as well.
Is there anything else we don't know?
I'm wondering the same. I think I think at weekends
he
ballroom dances, and he's a Formula One racing car driver.
You reckon? Maybe.
Yeah, because once you got those things on, you wouldn't know, would you?
You wouldn't know. Sam, is this true? This is true. This is true.
Andy's really modest.
I was about to say, just so nonchalant about it. It's fine.
I was like, oh, well, we'll give you some training. And he went,
Don't need it, apparently.
he went, actually, I could run your training program for you. It's like, well, you kept that quiet. We love that you know all about us, and that you sort of get to know us as people, and then it makes things like when we do the awards even better. So, because on the New Year's Eve, we had an awards ceremony, and loads of people won awards, including our lovely Sam in the warehouse. David, you and I didn't win anything.
I didn't win anything. It's fine. I had a year off.
You won 2 quips.
I won too many last year. I had to give it to someone else.
Didn't you see your prize on your desk?
Yes, I did. I was going to put
quips.
it on this morning. It's very nice. My clip on.
Yeah. So we're not this polished channel. We're not a super, super polished.
Well, Mel is. I've got to put her a new shelf up for her awards, but...
Oh, I know. Did you see how many she got?
Honestly, it's like being at the Grammys.
I know, she won everything.
She's there with them all, like this.
Talk about smug.
Honestly, she'll be coming in with paparazzi that side of the door.
Oh,
she
she's
comes
already
in.
sent a rider in.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know what a rider was. I thought they came on a horse.
What, is she coming on a horse?
She's
going to be shattered, that horse.
She's going to come on a white stallion all the way from Bolton.
Well, Mel's going to be back with you next week, and we've got loads to look forward to. There's so much coming up. We were talking about all of the new stuff coming up this year, Stephanie.
Book Nooks, SVG Book Nooks coming up. But the other thing is, if you are just joining us, we're in the middle of an event at the moment, and it finishes tomorrow night. David, that has been so popular. Well, I thought that it was just points, but you get your points as you would normally, because our club's free to join, and then they're additional points. So if you're thinking about buying a piece of equipment, what it does, it literally, what it does to the price.
There's some of those, and you can see it on your screen right now. If you were to spend 50, you're going to get your points as you usually would with your account, depending on what tier that you're in as well. And you've also got 500 points as an additional bonus. £100 would get you 1,500 points. A £200 spend would get you 3,000 points. And then also a £300 spend would then get you 5,000. That equates to £50. £50. That could be, maybe you're purchasing a scan and cut within that £300 spend, and then the £50 is going to be all of your SVGs and maybe a mat to go with it. There are so many other items that you could add to your basket, but please take advantage. As Stephanie's just said, tomorrow, midnight, 4th of January, is when it will end, okay? So loads of you have been taking part in that one, and I can see why. That is brilliant. So please do make sure to get involved. We're going to quickly show you some more of the wax seal heads that we do have on the show. We've got this really large set down here as well. This is fabulous. Let me open this up so you can see it inside. This is Shop Seal. Again, you're going to get your handle. You've got the heart shape inside here. You've got the flowers. Look at that detail inside this wax seal. When that is pressed, that is going to look absolutely magnificent. Now, £24.99 is going to get you 18 designs in here. You can see you've also got that. Look at that leaf inside there. Now, I love as well that with these ones, we're going into the new year. It's every day. Occasions. We've done Christmas, we've had Christmas. Now we're looking at a variety. So you can use this for birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, all the separate ones. You can see inside this one, look at all that texture in there as well. You can see you've also got leaves inside there too. Look at that one. So you can see all of these different designs, and you're going to get the screw thread head as well alongside it. That one there is Shop Seal for you. Let's have a look at this one up here now as well. Now, this one, also you can get all the wax on the show. In here, we also have a wide variety, which again spans for everyday use, whether it's going to be floral, whether it's going to be, look at the Tree of Life, you've got the train in here, you've got roses, you've got a windmill, you've also got a clock. You've got so much to explore inside these ones. Shop head for $34.99. That's going to get you that one and 24 pieces in total. We then down here have for you, look at this one. This is a massive, huge set. This is your alphabet. Now,
we have one left.
Oh, we've got one left.
Wow.
Your alphabet inside here, full alphabet. All of the letters, the font is exquisite, but also there's this texture that runs around the edge. So when you press it, you're not just left with a basic font. You have this texture which you can then pick up with some gilding wax or the pens that you'll find in the kit. That there is Shop Alphabet. We do only have one remaining, so that is limited stock, I'm afraid. If you're thinking about it, definitely want to get that now. Make sure that it's yours before you lose out on that one. Shop Alphabet, $49.99. It is the biggest, heaviest weight set on the show. Now, if you're also thinking, well, that's all good and well, David, but how do I actually get started with this kit? Where do I begin? Well, it's right here. We've got it on the show for you. It's not just a beginner's, it's an intermediate, it's an expert, it's all that you need to actually get crafting with this particular wax seal method. Now, you're going to get inside here a full pack of your metallic wax seals and your opaques as well. You've got golds, aquas, you've got emeralds in there, and you can mix all your colours together, make your own blends. Along with that, you do also have a pack of tea lights, a pack of 10 of those included in there, almost like a bonus. You've then got 2 metallic pens. Now, these all work on the surface of wax, so you can pick out all of the detail on there. Along with that, you're actually going to get the star of the bundle, which is the burner. Okay, the way that this works is you put your tea light just underneath inside here, you place it over the top, and here you've got the pan. That rests just on here. You leave it to do its own thing. It will, of course, conduct the heat through. Put your wax pellets inside here. About 3 pellets is all that you need for a wax seal. Once it's become liquid form in about a minute or so, it is then ready to pour, and you quite simply pour it from the spout, which is just pointed at the edge. Wipe it in between use just to clear out any of the older colours. You've got a silicone mat. This is used to press as well your wax seal so you can release it. So you'd pour your wax onto your silicone mat like this. Once that's been dispensed, go straight in with your brass head, leave it in place, and then after about 30 seconds to a minute, you can peel it away and take it off the mat. Now you're actually going to get inside there 5 different designs. You're also going to get the cutest little stirrer as well with your wax, a set of tweezers, and you've also got a mould inside here too. The little bear. Now you can actually use this with other things like resin if you wanted to. Now this is shop starter. It's £29.99. This is the starter kit, but essentially it's everything that you need to get going with this craft for under £30 today, which is bonkers. I would definitely add another pack of wax into your basket though, to get advantage of that free postage. But look at this. This is that additional wax. You've got another tea light set in here and another pan, which means as you're crafting, you can alternate. You've got more on the go and you can rotate it round. So inside here, you've got a full 24-piece set of wax in there, all different colours, pastels, shop pastel, £24.99. This is your accessories bundle to add on to this kit. It is brilliant. But if you are shopping for the starter kit, you are going to want this to go alongside it, or any of those wax heads today.
Right, I've got a couple of things I need to share with you.
Oh, lovely,
so first
thank
of
you.
all, I'm just going to move that out of the way
Okay,
so
okay.
that I'm safe. I'm trying to be better this year. If you would like to win our giveaway, then please type the word Saturday in the comments. But I want to just show you these. So David's just been showing you this set of wax seals. Now, they are pretty gorgeous, but I also needed to share this with you. These watercolours that we've got here are absolutely, look at the colours and look at how they match together. I mean, they could not be more complementary if we'd planned it. And so if you are somebody that is doing any kind of watercolour techniques using these watercolour iridescence, pearlescence, please get this set of wax seals because they match perfectly. Look at this. If I mean, I couldn't have planned it any better. Even if I'd tried, you wouldn't have got this to work any better. Look at how those colours just literally, look at them. They're perfect. They are absolutely perfect. Now, in here, you are going to get the clear and the opaque. So you get 2 different kinds. So I'm going to show you a couple of techniques that you've got, but I also want to share with you some tips and tricks right from the very beginning. So first of all, we're using a tea light in our little candle holders, candle support. And that's the support for our heating element. Now, when you're working with your waxes, please make sure that you don't overheat this. If the wax gets too hot, not only does it lead to things like bubbles, but it also makes the wax go watery and you'll have less control over it. So I'm going to start with one of the clear, no, let's see. Yeah, we'll go clear first. So I'm just putting 1 bead of wax in there and you'll see that that will start to melt almost immediately. Once that bead has started to melt, you can then take, so I've taken a transparent one, I'm then going to take one of the matte colours and actually use that one and start to melt that. You can then start to get different effects. You can swirl, you can shade, you can do all sorts of different graduated colour. Look at this one, isn't that beautiful? And then the gold on the top, you are going to just take your marker pens and they then start to get that, that gold finish. Literally just teasing it over the top of the wax.
Pastel is fully allocated.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay.
So the pastel's fully allocated and the alphabet set is also fully allocated.
Wow, I'm not surprised.
Wow, okay.
And what I love about it is the mediums you can put this onto. We can put it onto ours. So I'm just going to put my, because that one's now melting really well. So I'm just going to get my solid bead. And I'm just going to put, in fact, I'm going to melt another one. Once it starts to go quite quickly. And then I'm going to melt a solid one on top. So I'm making this one really tonal. So, first of all, the other things. So, when you finish, clean up. Look how much nicer it looks when that's all clean to start working with. Make sure that we do sell little finger protectors if you feel that you need to protect your fingers because it does get hot, but it's all completely safe, and all of the tools and equipment have got little handles on them to keep your fingers away from that tea light flame. The things that are surfaces we can work onto, practically anything you can think of, and you can always make the wax seal separately and then glue it onto your design. The other thing that we can do is we can actually take our glue gun and we can use that with our wax sticks. Now that's a very easy way of you being able to do it, and for anybody who's got who feels uncomfortable or has dexterity problems, that's a really good way of doing it. But the other thing that I want to share with you is you can also paint with wax.
Ooh.
Now, it's not just about doing wax seals, but you can paint with it. So I've got this really pretty piece of paper here, rice paper, so it's been printed onto the rice paper. But you can take the wax and literally, using a brush, you can add wax. Now, what that does is, if I now go with the opaque one, it doesn't just add wax, but it adds texture to the design. So look at how I'm now adding texture. So if I then, and remember what we can do with our colour, so look at how I've got a little bit of texture on here. So you're adding your own elements and detail onto the design. So I'm just going to go back here, and it dries and hardens quite quickly, but it's very, very clever. And the other thing when we're doing this is we can then get little tiny bits of texture using our metallics. So we can get our metallic pens and we can either add in little bits of metallic, or we can use our gilding flakes. We can use our metallic creams, our cadence creams.
Ooh.
You can use all of those. But this gives you, and just dotting gives you this really, look at that, how it gives you that lovely effect on there. Right, the other thing is, once your wax is ready, take a cocktail stick or something that's non-porous, and just do a little swirl in there. Now, I've got a little swirl, and I'm just going to take one of my designs. So I'm going to pour this now into just a little puddle of colour. So I'm just going to make it into a puddle of colour. And I took 3 beads there. You probably 4 would be ideal. Just going to put that on there. I'm just going to press this in here.
It's so satisfying.
And leave it. And it is so simple to do. Now, while that's working, let's get the next one going. So what colours would I like on my picture next? I think I would like some mauve.
I love the idea of painting with wax.
I'm not going to clean this out. I'm going to let the colours, because they're going to be complementary, I'm going to let these colours just be part of the design. So we'll pop that down there. Right, this will now be cool. So I'm just going to lift it off and then take it and peel it back from your sheet. Look at that.
Oh,
It's
my word.
absolutely gorgeous. And you can see little fragments where the clear has gone through and the opaque has left it. It almost looks like it's got little crystals in it. And then imagine, so you'll have your rice paper with the design and then your complementary element here. And you can then take your pen, I can find one. There's been a bit too much to, yes please, if that's okay. And you can then take your pen or your gilding flakes, or your gilding, or your metallic creams, and you just can add that little bit of extra colour. And because it's so raised and because it's so metallic, you get this really good look. Look at how this is melting now into that cream. It's looking stunning.
I love that.
Right, so now here, look at this.
Oh, you can colour on top of the... Oh, I see.
So you can get it glazed and high, and then gilded on top, gilded highlights on top of your rice paper. Now, how else are you going to get gilded highlights on top of rice paper? I don't know how you could do it.
No, not that pronounced and that detailed
with
at
this
all.
with this being like this, look, so you can see how just literally colouring it in, but giving it those gilded highlights, and it just looks really clever. I mean, it really is. These little dots of just texture on here. So let me lift that up now and let you show that. Look at it. How clever is that on your rice papers?
Gosh, Stephanie, that looks crazy.
That looks
so
just
good.
It does. It just now look. You've got a sheen. You've got dimension. Look at it. How you can just do
amazing.
these little highlights using your wax on here.
Do you think you could do it on fabric then?
Yes, yeah, you can. Obviously, you're not going to
word.
be able to put it in the washing machine because it'll melt.
But no, but for like pieces
Fabric
of craft
details,
fabric, or like
yeah.
stretched over in the frame of a card or an aperture or something.
But imagine that that's in your card frame and that's what you're doing. Right, watch this one. So we haven't mixed it, but we're now going to get a pour. And as it pours, I'm going to choose where the colour's going to go. So I'm going to look at how, there you go. Look at it, that's what we've got. We've got a swirl going on there. Just going to let that go.
Oh, we've been asking you to mix glitters in with the melted wax.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Oh, glitters look amazing. So you can see there, look at how that's coming out. Right, ready? So let's take our tool and we're just going to press that in. I find it more exciting having the colours than I do having the design on the actual embossing design, because it's that I find really, really exciting.
Yeah.
Right, now I'm going to show you how to do another one. So we're going to put a design on here. So we're actually going to go directly onto the ribbon. So for this one, I want more colours that are going to match the design that I've got here. So I'm going to pick these colours. We'll just get those little bits melting there. This one will be done. It takes so little time, and then you can see how that swirl has just given you that shape.
That brass
now,
edge just stays cool, doesn't it? And it instantly cools it down.
It does.
Yeah.
And because it's wax, before it's dry, you can make your wax seals and put them round your jars. So don't think of it as just being to have to go onto paper. Make them and do them as wraps around your jars. Anything that you want to make look more luxurious, all you have to do is add in these elements. Right, so that's not quite ready yet at the moment. So what else can we do with them? Well, so you know what I just said to you about having those watercolours that match the colours? Oh, and now this is properly set. Look at that. Look, so you've got these little tiny, I mean, it's almost, you can't work out how it's been done because it's so clever. It gives you that dimension that you've got on here. And this year we are properly going to be pushing the boundaries of all the products that we've got to get them to do different things and make it so that we can all play and get different effects with everything. Oh, so then let me show you the next thing I need to share with you. So you just get and the wax comes off the brushes really easily. So look here, all you do is just literally, once it's dry, you just pull it off like a piece of wax, like picking it off. It's really, really easy to do. So then you can get this, and I can literally, with this, let's see where I'm going to go. I'm going to go here.
I love having that texture on the rice paper. That's so different.
It is. And as it cools, it quickly changes from going really thick and molten to having these little edges. So if you change your brush to a flat brush, which will pick up more of the wax, you get another different little effect. Let's go down here.
Nice.
So just the smallest amount. And you'll get texture to it. And then the next thing that you can do with this is when you get your, just going to get a little bit more.
Oh my goodness, could you paint candles?
Yes.
Because you're painting with wax.
You can paint, yeah,
Oh my
and of
goodness.
course they can burn straight away. Now, so leave it like that to dry, like it is there, and then I'm going to show you what happens when we put the watercolor resist over the top.
Ooh.
But let's take this one and put it onto our ribbon. So I'm just going to make sure my ribbon's the right way up. That way, I'm going to put it right at the bottom. So we're just going to pour it straight over the top. If you're looking for a new craft this year, this is definitely one to have a go at, because it not only is it really good fun, but it also looks so expensive. It looks like it just looks like it's something that is really, really. If I press that down and see how I'm not pressing it hard, so that the wax is actually splayed out. And that will then give me the seal that is on the bookmark that goes inside. Right, so now, what about this? So I want to make myself a little bookmark, a thing for, page marker. So I'm just going to go
I've
with...
seen people sell these as well, Stephanie. Like the actual made seals. People sell them in
They
little bags.
do.
They're like £10, and then you don't get many in there.
They're really expensive.
They are, because they're like a. Imagine you sat there of an evening with your burner on, just making them.
Well,
It's a very specialist, very rare thing to find, isn't it?
It is, but you could literally sell bags of these.
I was about to say you could do a full bag in 10
Yeah,
minutes.
you could, and they're really inexpensive to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, so
And you get all of those pellets in that big, massive kit. Think of how many you're going to do. You're using like 3 or 4 per
right
seal.
now we've done one side. I want to do it double-sided.
Ooh.
Because it doesn't look as nice on the other side.
I like that.
So we're going to do it double-sided. Now you can, of course, do one that you've already done and just glue that on. That would be one of the things. But we can also do it when we can pour it on. So we'll just wait for this to get ready, and then we'll do another one. And I love this technique because it really finishes them off. It makes them look more luxurious. Right, while we're waiting for that, now look at this. This is quite interesting. We'd be able to scratch into that if we wanted to. But before we do, I'm going to just get a little bit of water. I'm going to go into this blue.
Oh,
Look.
oh, Stephanie.
I know, this is gonna...
I've just, the lovely Tracy just put in the comments and said, Stephanie, did you show David your vellum pyrography?
No.
What's this?
Do you know where it is?
Vellum pyrography? Tracy, I need to know more about this.
Right, look guys, look at how this will dry and it will all come together. Then when we've done this, we're going to put little dots of gold on it, but see all the little tiny beads that are coming on top of it? It's absolutely fabulous. These two colours work brilliantly together. Right, my wax is getting quite full because I'm getting carried away with my colours, but that's good, it's fine.
Oh, we've been asked a question as well from the lovely Julie. Good morning to you, Julie. She says, if you wanted to keep the wax hot a bit longer, will a heat gun warm it back up?
Absolutely, yeah,
Perfect.
of course.
There
yeah.
we go.
And you can keep it on here, just don't let it get overly hot. If you find it's getting warm, just put it to the side like that. Literally, that's what these little pieces of equipment are. That's exactly what they are. It's a piece of equipment.
Yeah.
So you can just put it to the side.
Yeah, I think
there.
I left one accidentally when I was getting ready, and it's just started to smoke a little bit. But I'd left it in there about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I let it just cool, and it was okay.
Yeah.
But just definitely don't leave it for all that long. That's all. But it's such a wonderful craft to get into.
I think it's one of those things that anybody can do. You don't have to, it doesn't need a particular talent.
No.
and the results that you get are pretty phenomenal. Right, I'm going to pour this now. So this is one where you do need to be quite quick. So it's going to be, I'm going to start to pour it there. I think that's going to be enough. I'm just going to put that to the side, and I'm just going to push that on there. And this double-sided seals looks amazing. And that's one of the things that I think really adds to the quality of something. Right, while that's going, let's just see if my seal is ready. You are. There you are. Look, there's my double-sided seal. Look how cool that is.
That's amazing.
That looks
I've never seen a
great, doesn't
double-sided
it?
one before.
And then we're now going to just heat this up a bit more, and we're going to make ourselves a little paper corner. So we're literally with a clip. So this is going to be like a little mini bookmark.
Oh, can we put that in the giveaway as well then?
Yeah, so we'll put this in with part of it. So don't forget to type the word Saturday to be in with a chance to get our giveaway.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Look how nice that looks with it double-sided. It just doesn't it? It changes things, doesn't it?
It does.
It changes
I
the
would never have thought to
quality.
do that. It does definitely change the quality. And you could do that for all sorts, especially if they're like little charms. They'd look absolutely gorgeous. I bet you could use your Cadence candle paints on these too because they're wax.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or
Oh,
your
yeah,
finger
they would be good.
waxes. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, Cadence candle paints.
You could use all of those
That would
on
be
here.
great. That would be a great idea, David.
You could paint your candles with your Cadence candle paint, and then you could do your detailing with your brush with your melted wax. Oh my gosh, there's loads you could do with this now. Filled with ideas. That's what I love about this. Seeing products being shown in a new light, it gives you that excitement to try different things, which is
So
always fun.
this won't take more than a minute to be ready. In fact, I'm ready. It's ready now.
Where did you find those clip-on quiffs, Stephanie? Luke was absolutely beside himself laughing. Found it hilarious. He was like, "Oh, they've proper had you there." Clip-on quiffs.
I
They're
know.
Very funny.
How good is that?
I thought it was hilarious. Absolutely. But I hope everyone had a great new year as well. If you've just joined us, we have got a wonderful show and a lineup today as well. Lots of you saying you've had a bit of snow and it's very frosty
Right.
where you are.
So there's that one, right? But the back of it, you can see just a little bit of it exposed. So we've got two things we can do here. Just reheat our thing so we can put a little bit more wax just on there to protect it. Or you can do your double-sided seal again. And I would do my double-sided seal because it just looks so nice. So I'm just going to let this wax get quite warm so that I know it's going to go exactly in the place that I want it to do. In fact, I'm going to put an extra bead in there because I want to make sure that I've got plenty. But that is just a couple of little tips for you of things that you can do. Now, the other thing is when you're cleaning this, what you can do, if you get soot on the bottom of it, because of course we're burning a candle, that's quite likely, all you need to do is get a piece, wait till it's cool, get a piece of tin foil, scrunch it up and just use that to polish it and it will work perfectly. It'll polish it absolutely brilliantly. Nice. So that's a good little one for you. Right, this is dry now. Is it dry? Just about ready for us to go in with our gold. So just going to move this round. Get that pushed right in. There. Where's my gold? Right, so up here. So first of all, texture. So I've got raised texture, little beads, little dots of colour that are raised in here. So you can get your shading in here. Okay, so we're there with this. Just multitasking, that's part of one of the great things about doing.
Quite a few things on the go.
Yeah, it's one of the fun things about doing wax seals is that you can do a couple of different things at once. And then I'm also just going to give you another little tip. So while I've been doing this, I haven't even been thinking about the direction of the design. So all you need to do is take a marker pen and mark on your seal where the top of it is, so that you know where the very top of the seal is. Otherwise, of course, you're just going to have a bit of potluck as to where it goes. Right, so I'm going to keep going with my wax.
Look at that, picking out all of that colour. There's so many of you as well been saying that you've been watching some films, some classics over Christmas and New Year. Lots of you saying you love Stranger Things as well. Lots of comments about that. There's loads of you as well wishing us Happy New Year. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Loads of you joined in. Some names I've not seen in a little while too, so it's great to have you with us. Some of you have got nice plans for the weekend as well. I hope you're managing to stay nice and warm. It is really, really cold out there. And Lorraine says, Happy New Year, everyone. Gosh, we've had lots of snow since New Year's Day here in Aberdeen. Just stayed at home, all cosy. Yeah, stay in and get crafted and pop us on the telly. You can watch us.
I've got too much wax on here and I'm not liking what it's done, so I'm
Okay.
going to leave that. But do you know what I would do if that happened? I would take another one of the flowers and I would just decoupage it over the top, which of course you can do with your rice papers. Right, I'm just going to show you one other thing that you can do with this is I'm just going to get some water on the edge of the rice paper so that we get it torn and we get that lovely effect that you've got here. So, and it needs to be quite dry, so I'm going to pull these fibres off. But then, what you can do with it, and this is one of those things where you really get to experiment and play. Right, there's my paper clip, like that. Turn it over, like that. Then come into your book. Like
Oh,
that.
that's super cute. I really like that.
How cute is that? So I'm just going to just push that back in a little bit.
But I guess
So-
if you weren't happy with it, you could always melt it back down.
Oh, absolutely. All I'm doing is just tightening up the clip a little bit. But look how it's sealed, completely sealed in there. And it's very robust. So this is our giveaway.
Oh, fabulous.
There you
Get
go.
involved, everyone. Look at that. Type the word Saturday into the comments. You've got just over 7 minutes left to do so. Then we will be drawing the winner, well, actually in less than 7 minutes. So please make sure to get your words into the comments now if you haven't done already. Type the word Saturday. It's been really busy on the show as well. Also, really busy for that starter kit. Got it on the screen for you right now. If you just want to have a little look at this, this is your starter kit, utilising everything that Stephanie's just been showcasing. This is what you need to get started. Oh no, what's happened? What have you done? Oh, was that the candle? Oh, you're doing like a giant. Like
I'm doing I'm doing a multi-wax seal.
Is there a big spillage in the village over there? I think there is.
There's always spillages
always
with me, isn't
spillages.
there?
Starter kit, everybody, $29.99 gets you everything that you need to get started with your wax seal journey. You also get this really cute mould in there as well. Now, with your wax seals, if you do have silicone moulds like these, or like your chocolate moulds, you can fill the melted wax into them, and you can do flexible mouldings to go around candles as well, which is very, very fun, and they look brilliant. What are you doing? Are you doing like multiple ones then?
I don't know, I'm just
have a look.
having a little bit of an experiment and seeing what happens if you've got an excess of wax. I might
What are you
just have to use it for my legs.
It's from a I knew you
Don't
were
do
going to
that
say.
at home,
No, 'cause
please.
don't do that. Yeah, maybe not the type of craft you want to delve into with a tea light, but it's doing something. It's doing something right. Also, as well, for the alphabet has fully allocated. That has gone. Okay, that one has now sold out. It was limited stock and disappeared very quickly. Also, the pastel set. That has gone too. That one is fully allocated. Lots of you shopping ahead for those. We do still only have those 3 different sets, the boxed ones, remaining on the show for you. We do have your everyday set, which was the first one we had a little look at for you there, featuring loads of different designs for cards for anniversaries, celebrations for birthdays, milestone events as well. They're all inside here for you. Shop every day. It does come with the wooden handle to actually thread it onto. The second large set that we've got for you as well here, again, has ones for all different seasons and different uses. What is happening?
Just the norm. Nothing
Just
unusual.
fine, yeah, everything's okay. £34.99 shop seal for that one, along with another screw thread. And then you do also have the option on the show to go for shop head for £34.99, which is a 24-piece kit, which is a massive selection of different ones. There's also these, which I've not had a look at yet, but these are brilliant. These at first glance almost look like hot glue sticks. Now you can actually use these in battery-powered glue guns if you wanted to do seals that way. But they're a pearlescent, almost like a dowel of wax. You can chop them up into different sizes. You can use scissors for them as well. They're quite soft. You can snap them too. But you can use those in your creations with your wax seals, and they're brilliant. And you've got some really nice deep dark colours in here too, some great depth, especially towards this end of the pack. Now, 25 colours. 25 colours for £16.99. Now, bear in mind the size of a wax pellet. So if I just take this one here out, I'm not going to because I don't want to open it up. I'm going to show you here. Look at the size of that wax pellet. Okay, rather small. You'd probably get around about 30 pellets out of one stick there. You are going to get tons out of this pack. £16.99, down from £19.99. You got a great save in there. That's shop blush for those ones. We've got this wonderful handmade paper. This is just seeded paper. This is on the show for you as well. This looks fabulous embossed, by the way. If you're using this with those embossing stencils, definitely give that a go. Shop seed for that one, $9.99. You're going to get 20 sheets in there. We've then also got the vellum jackets for you as well on the show. Now these look great with the wax seal. Vellum and wax seals together look absolutely fabulous. And apparently you can do pyrography on it too, according to the comments. I'm very excited to see that. Pack of 10 jackets in there for you. And then these are great. It's definitely mentioned a cocktail stick to stir your waxes. These reeds that we've got here for you, these are great for model making hobbyists of any genre. Just to have in your stash, £4.49 will get you 200 of them, which is a brilliant deal. We don't have much time left, Steph. We only got about 2.5 minutes.
I'm
really
just going to quickly just get this. I'm hoping I can get this wax hot enough.
Okay.
Because what you do is you then pour it on along your mat, and then we just pull a little bit of it into the edge of here. So it actually will stop any water or any ink. It acts as a resist. It's very clever the way that it works. Just going to give that a second longer.
I guess that's what wax does. It repels, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just literally works as a great resist.
Oh, look at that. I'd love to try batik again. I've not done that for years.
Well, with all the fabric painting and stuff we're going to be doing.
I think we'll be seeing it, won't we?
We will be seeing it.
Look at this.
Just going to get that. You get this like...
Oh, I like the waxed edge to the paper.
Yeah, so you can do it so that it is literally just the edge. Like that. So it's just the tiniest little bit. Or you can do it so that it's the full amount, and you just literally are brushing it against the edge. And if you do it lift it while it's still wet, you get like these little fibres on the edge of the thing. I'm just going to blow that out. I'll just show you this. These little fibres on it. It's really clever the way it does it. It just makes the fibres. I'll just pull it up in a second and let you see it. I'm not. So if you want it to be long fibres, you do it like this and wait until it's dry. So like that. I'm literally letting that bit dry. Or,
ooh, I like that.
There we go. Or if you want just little fibres like this, which is how I love it. I love this, look. That you've got.
There's so many different things that we've seen in this show that I've never even thought about with wax seals.
But this gives you a really, really good effect, and that will act as a resist. So the water won't, it won't, obviously, it's not going to get the water.
Wonderful. Right, should we draw a winner?
Oh, yes.
Let's do it.
Yes, somebody's going to get this.
We've reached the end of the show, so congratulations to... Lots of you entered.
Annette.
Oh, congratulations, Annette.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That's going to be on its way to you. You'll receive a message from us, and then, of course, we'll get that posted and sent out to you. Thank you so much for staying with us during this show. We're coming up in the next studio with a mystery box. I'm very excited. I'm going to be joining Corin for that one. I'll see you in just, well, less than 5 minutes' time. Check out your baskets. We'll see you very shortly. Stephanie, I think you're back with fabric pens in a
I
bit.
know. I can't wait to show you some stuff with that.
Right. See you later,
See you
everybody.
later.
Bye.